Hey there, Jen with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a closer look at the REV'IT Stand for Women's gloves, available at RevZilla.com. All right, so today we're going to take a closer look at the REV'IT Stand for Women's gloves. Now, this is a glove that is designed for hot weather riding, and it has the ADV and dual sport rider in mind. I actually had some personal use with this glove recently at the KLX 300 launch, and it was a really good testing ground for this glove. Not only was I doing some off-road trail riding, but also the next day a bunch of supermoto on the street. Kind of a little bit of street and dirt in one shoot, and I wore this glove the entire time. It was a great performer on both, and I think that's because on the street I knew I had protection. I like the feel of the leather, especially when I'm on asphalt. And then on the off-road trail, there's a lot of good flex and give in this glove and a ton of airflow, so my hands were pretty comfortable the entire time. Really good ride-tested kind of review right there of this glove. Let's talk a little bit about sizing, however. Right now I'm wearing a size extra small, and normally I would be a size extra small. I also double-checked REV'IT's sizing chart, and I do fall within the realm of extra small. While I have a really good fit across the top of the hand and in the palm, it's just a little bit too long in the fingers. This is typical of a European fit glove like that the REV'IT gloves are, so just keep that in mind when you're selecting your size. Now, do keep in mind that this product will ship to you for free, and we have our price match policy in place to guarantee you the lowest price available. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this glove. Let's talk details. You have a single tab Velcro entry on this glove. I also really like that this pull hook is here so you get a nice deep fit into the glove when you're first putting it on. You'll also notice a nice little detail here. This is a TPR button where you have really good dexterity and grip on the Velcro of the glove. So even if you have a glove on this hand, you're gonna have a little something there to snag onto when you're opening and closing this glove. Moving on to the top portion of the glove, we have REV'IT's 3D air mesh system or textile here on this top panel. Now, new for this year, they did change the weave of this 3D air mesh panel. It's a little bit tighter, and that's gonna help fight any snags that some past riders have experienced on the Sand 3 glove. Moving down the glove, we have the PWR 500 stretch construction material, and that really allows for a lot of flex and give in this glove. So it's really just good for general riding comfort throughout the day. Moving on down, this is the most prominent piece of the glove for sure. This is your TPR knuckle protector. Now, new for the Sand 4, they did redesign this whole look and feel of the TPR protector. I generally like it. I like that it has this architectural look to it. You can also see just by the very design of it, it's there to maximize airflow. It's got a lot of space for the air to flow through the TPR and meet that 3D air mesh backing. Now, some riders experienced in the past, they felt the Sand 3 had a little bit more flex to it, but I think what you're gaining out of this new design in the TPR knuckle is a little bit more coverage and protection, and I'm okay with that. I also like how it has like this nice design that filters down onto the fingers. Again, just giving you a little bit more protection, and I think it's just a really nice looking design. Also, take note of where this 3D air mesh system finishes on the fingers here. Imagine your hand on the grip and the airflow that's gonna rush across the top of your hand. Very strategic endpoint there, so you're getting maximum airflow on the motorcycle. Now, for the extension of the fingers, they're gonna go ahead and incorporate that goatskin leather construction with just a few key perforations. I also really like that they have this accordion stretch panel on the knuckles for really good mobility and dexterity in these important fingers on your riding glove. So we're gonna move on to the palm side of the glove. Here on the palm, we have primarily a goatskin leather construction, and goatskin's really great because it's thinner and it gives you a nice tactile feel on the grips, but also, of course, having all the protection that leather offers. You do have touch tech capability in both your index finger and your thumb, so you can interact with touchscreen devices when you're on the ride. We do have a traditional reinforcement panel here on this high wear area of the palm, so you have to worry about that. What I think is a really nice touch in these gloves is the exterior outer seam through the fingers, and that's just so you have a little bit less chafing happening on your hand, and it's gonna be more comfortable for a long day riding. Moving to the outer seam here, we do have a nice reinforcement panel with some TPR protection in the pinky, and then we also have this nice beefy TPR slider here on the palm, so your heel of the palm is nice and protected. And so that's your general overview of the REV'IT Stand for Women's gloves. If you still have more questions, you could go ahead and hit the info button on your desktop or mobile device. It'll redirect you to our RevZilla product page where you could see colorways, read more product features, and also check out some reviews from riders like yourself. If you have more questions, you can also call our Lady Gear Geeks at 877-792-9455 or email us cs@revzilla.com. So that's gonna do it for me. Again, the REV'IT Stand for Women glove, awesome glove for your off-road and your on-road needs. I'm Jen with RevZilla. Keep it on 2.